Are sales the best skill one can have as a person? In my opinion, yes. And I guess the main reason that I think that the best skill that we can learn as people is sales is because in every single aspect of our lives, we require a certain part of sales because sales is an entire it's an art, I guess you could say. Whenever people think of sales, people think of a shitty car salesman, and they think of a scammer just wanting to just fuck you for your money. And while there are some salesmen who are like that, I have gotten to meet a fair share of them who are just shitty people. The true art of sales and the true purpose of sales is to build relationships with people and for both people to benefit. But the true key to sales is to take yourself out of the picture and for them to benefit the person you're pitching or your prospect, for them to gain as much value and for them to win. They have to win in the situation. You cannot put yourself in the picture of sales. And I just got this book called Sales Bible. I got it today. I just read like the first few pages, and it kind of just goes over the fundamentals of sales, and I agree with a lot of the things that it says. Right now, since I've been focused on building up my skills and I guess building something that I can provide to people, I haven't really been thinking about the sales aspect of it, which I guess if you do, you can counter argue that if your product is so good, it sells itself, which definitely it can. And I mean, for most people who are very, very advanced, it does. Me, I'm a 18-year-old dumbass who is building I guess a service or a product. It's not ads and it's not, well, I guess it involves ads, but it goes more deep than that. It's a system. I'll go into that in the future. It is a pretty decent offer that I have right now and a pretty decent, I guess, service slash product that I have right now, but I don't think it's at the point where it can sell itself because I'm still learning on how I can get it in front of people and get people to actually see what it is. And since I have very very few testimonials and I need some more to actually build rapport with people, I need to get good at sales. And I also think of it in the future whenever it comes to networking and whenever it comes to talking to people. It's going to give me the advantage of being able to knock down barriers very, very quickly, especially if I can get my charisma up. I feel like I'm decently charismatic. I'm not super charismatic, but I feel like I'm pretty decent at it. And another thing is I'm at Lifetime, which is one of the nicest gyms in the city. And the reason that I go to this gym is because of the people that come here. I was talking to a person who is in the medical sales field, and he is very, very, very successful. Hang on, I'll be right back. He's in the medical sales field, and he is pretty successful. He knows a lot of people. I was talking to him. Well, he's the one that came up to me because I was boxing, and I'll tell the story some other time. But he's the one that came up to me, and we were talking, and he asked me what I did. I told him kind of just what I did, and then I asked him what he did. He told me he was in medical sales, and he was telling me that for sales, that it's very, very important to remember the little things, provide as much value as you can, and just, sell yourself before you sell the product. That's the basics to sales. I can't really give you guys a fully in-depth video since I'm not a sales master. I'm not like who's very good at sales. I want to say Jordan Belfort, but he's a fucking scammer. So I don't know who's really good at sales. Paul Daly is really, really, really good at sales. But anyways, I definitely do think that sales is probably the best skill that you will benefit the most from in the long run, because there are skills which you can benefit a lot from. Like, for example, you can get really good at AI systems, and that is fucking incredible. If you can get really good at that, or really good at coding, or really good at just something. But if you get good at that and you get good at sales, you'll never be poor again. Especially, I think if you get good at sales, your business could go under and it could just go to shit, and you could be good at sales and you'll recover it in no time. That's what I mean. It's scary to think about, honestly, because if you get good at sales, you can practically sell anything because you understand the basics of it. You understand that you have to sell yourself. The person that you're selling to has to benefit from what it is that you're selling, and you actually have to provide them with value. Because if you're just trying to fuck them over for their money, you might get a couple sales in, but in the long run, it's gonna fuck you over because you're gonna have a trashy reputation, and people are gonna see whenever you're not being honest with yourself and with them as well. So, yeah, that's my small take on it. If you're barely starting and you don't really know what to start with, I would say just get good at sales. You can definitely make a sustainable living from it. I don't think you can make. You probably could make millions from it. I don't know, but that's my opinion on sales. It's one of the best skills you can have. I was thinking becoming a jack of all trades, being very good at a lot of things, but becoming very good at 2 or 3 specific things. And I know for a fact one of those is going to be sales, the other one is going to be marketing, and the third one is, I don't really know yet. Systems, probably, because this is what I'm getting pretty decent at right now, understanding how systems work and how to help systematize certain parts of businesses. But yeah, I will be making a different video tomorrow about Iman Gadzhi. So yeah, peace.